All right, we're live. December 17th, 2024. So I'll be referencing goods available on Amazon and eBay. My goal is to make this pretty short and sweet. And basically talk about a couple basic gift ideas that you might not already have thought about yourself. I just want to get to the most important. So I think that a lot of people waste money during Christmas on crap that doesn't really do anything. And I think that survival, preparedness, spirituality, growth, knowledge, maybe there's a membership to a certain type of video or podcast service. Hell, you can give them a subscription to alexansary.substack.com. But you may want to look at this route also, pendants, to protect yourself from some of the negative energy that's out there. Say you want to learn more about this, there's books, there's lots of wild claims. I'm not here necessarily to back up those claims or to agree with all of them. Same thing with things like colloidal silver. But there is something to this, to organite alienating demonic frequencies. Okay, so I do want to talk about that. That is one gift idea. Another basic gift idea, and I do not make money from this. Okay, I do not make money from this. These are just ideas if you have struggled like me on what to get your mother. These are different grinders. And it looks like I found one. There's not any specific reason why on Amazon. It's just convenience. This is about the same price as what it was back in 2010 or 11 when I had one myself. And I think that maybe I bought one possibly for my Uncle Bruce. And it looks like this. It's a coffee grinder, $23. And it's novel. This is one of those things that crosses the barrier from practical daily use as well as survival preparedness. Okay, and there's a lot of crap out there that people get at the last second from like Marshalls and things like that that doesn't really do much, but may look really good, like basically on the shelf. And I'm giving you some ideas for some higher quality gift items. Where a lot of people, sometimes they, it's nice to get something and receive something, but sometimes people have a way of like basically wasting money on something that isn't really worth it. And so give the gift of health, right? Lard superfood, organic coffee with functional mushrooms. This is what I would be drinking if I had the money, but I don't. They're asked for $18. I would attempt to see if you can source it elsewhere on the internet. Okay, but I recommend this coffee. I make a lot of content for you on days in which I make or drink this coffee. There's also like a creamer that goes with this. And so this would be a nice stocking stuffer, as the saying goes, instead of just like crap and shit. Okay, so you can look that up on your own. And I'm just going to show you later on. I'm going to make my own wish list for Amazon. Okay, but as far as boxing, martial arts, do it yourself. There are these stands that you can buy that are adjustable, and for a couple $100, one of those not heavy bags, but punch bobs, dummies. Those are also recommended. Okay, but those aren't exactly cheap items. But you're not going to get me recommending to you anything regarding video game systems, but things that relate to health and fitness. This is the product again here. And I had something like this off the grid, but it doesn't last forever. Some of these cheap plastic items from China. Okay, I mentioned this a couple of times. This is about building up your cardiovascular. This is about building up your T levels. This is about detoxification, having basically your own sauna. And these have gotten cheaper. And I bought this right around the time that COVID started and canceled my gym membership. The downside is it takes a fair amount of energy. Let's take a look again. It does not come with her. And if you're spiritual and you're like me, and there's girls that look like that at the gym, they'll probably get up and leave if you come in with your rocks and your orgonite. Now, I'm going to show you on camera some other interesting items here. This is a tiger's claw bracelet. So if I was going out with somebody, I would get her this. If you're a female, you know, and your male friend is into spiritual things, you might get him this. I see a lot of people walking around with bracelets nowadays. Also, the terahertz bracelet, you've already seen me promote that. This is just a regular chakra bracelet. Here, this is about $8. I always have this now. Never had this stuff before. This is also to protect against turmoil, EMF, artificial frequencies, magnetic fields, and I find myself cleaning it often with water. All right, so I'm trying to get through this quickly. This is my pendulum. This was purchased from Five Below for $350. Okay. I've lost a number of pendulums. This is a sugarnite stone, and I recommend that many of you that watch me on your cell phone, that you get yourself a nice little protective case. You probably already have one for your phone, and you put this wafer in there, and you can Google on your own why that is relevant. So if you have, like, you know, for lack of a better word, truther spouses, children, parents, things of that nature, as far as these are gift ideas, basically, that you're not going to get from the Alex Jones store. There's many books that I can recommend to you instead of go that route. Again, I'll plug my book. The link is down below. And The Magical Battle of Britain is a book that you can get on Amazon, on eBay. If you're some sort of macho tough guy who already has brass knuckles and knives, he might as well already know about this website called Empire Tactical. Alrighty? Back in the day, you'd actually have to go to the gun show, and a lot of the knucks were not exactly knucks that fit the hand very well. The products here on this website range from steel to brass to other items. I don't approve of necessarily, you know, the Punisher logo. They're definitely Trump fans, and it has a stink, a war criminal vibe, you know. And then some of the weapons look very militant, look pretty vicious. But we are in a day and age and time in which the shit could hit the fan. This is basically marketed as, just so you know, a beer bottle opener. So drink away. Now, for the ladies out there in our lives, if they're open to it, I present to you the single finger brass knuckles. Can I get an amen? Huh? Yep. So this is a holiday stocking stuffer. You know, my friend back in the day, he would be big into presents, and he was very generous and kind. And a good teacher with certain things. But he did talk about also, if you're going to have a weapon, understanding it, and it can be taken away from you. So I would want to learn more about women's self-defense from a female expert before I give too much official advice. But this is stuff that everybody knows, that there's stuff out there that you can get that can help you along with learning to defend yourself. So we're going to skip books, but books are important. Give the gift of education, perhaps a membership to a website. Maybe next year, if we're still around then, hopefully we will. Maybe I'll have something going then that you can. Okay, this is a 18 knife from combative.com. And then there's a couple websites like Cheap Imports where you can get maybe some cheaper swords, although I wouldn't really recommend. Here we have some cheaper knuckle dusters from some website. You have to use your own discretion with what you get. Okay, now let's move on. Having shared all that with you and then placed also emphasis on survival, preparedness, food, let's show with you, like Tales of Christmas Past, basically, what I have seen in recent years. This is from 7 years ago. Troubled zombie toys at your local Walmart supercenter. And then, of course, so why waste money on crap? We need stuff that will help you. But this is some of the stuff that... Jago. Okay, yeah. Whether you're at a Walmart in Colorado, a Walmart in Oregon, a Walmart in New York.
Look at that. $19. Just imagine.
But there's a constant theme here with the zombie stripper and the demonic. This is not the best example. Here we have another zombie.
They're plucking at an eyeball,
where it's just the vile,
very
the violent,
other looking
stabbing in the eye type of
slime.
thing.
As we've definitely seen multiple generations of predictive programming. Nickelodeon's played a huge role.
I've seen plenty of Nickelodeon back in the day, I tell you.
Yeah.
Kinetic sand, that one's a cool one.
Kinetic sand. Cities, all the.
I mean, I've seen really bizarre toys, and these toys are preparing children for the.
But see, yeah, here we have the board
now. Okay, now these Black Friday events have been events that basically have been grooming.
Okay, this is a Walmart in Fort Worth, Texas. So we see this behavior involving men and women, and it seems to be mostly women. Almost seems to be a 55-45 ratio or a 60-40. All races.
This is 2013, and I made this video when I was staying in Trinidad, Colorado. All right,
are represented, black and white.
So 11 years ago.
Some of the behavior that we're seeing. There was another clip where it's two white women that were fighting over some items. So this is not about large black people. Unfortunately, there's a lot of racists in this country that think such things. Every racial group is represented.
Booga, booga.
And I don't know about every economic group, those with money and those without, but afforded for such behavior. This one, it doesn't make us bad because we're human, but you do see aspects of our humanity in this. I know that doesn't sound correct or doesn't sound right. Let me explain. It's in our and other toy stores. Now, and in this video, I'm going to show you some pictures that I took today at Walmart. And I'm going to play some music
for girls
to go along with this theme. I apologize for playing such a horrible song, but in a way it's necessary to kind of illustrate the point. I actually found this song on this laptop when I bought it, and these go very well together. Now, I want you to take a look at this Illuminati doll being sold at Walmart. She has one red eye and one blue eye. She has two different shades of lipstick. She has two different types of earrings. She has two different types of hair, and she's wearing a witch hat. Notice the fingers holding her. Some guy took this away from his daughter and sold it to me for like $700, or like at McDonald's, and this was on the computer. Make it rain. Notice this.
That's my ways to say me dance.
Oh, are you okay?
Like, I get more creepiest vibe from Walmart.
Drugs? You want to keep dancing?
It is there's a demon portal outside the
my waist to see me dance. Trick.
Dance, trick.
These are Illuminati codes. They are believed to be.
Here we go.
Symbolism. Move aside, Barbie. These dolls are straight from hell. Sirs, the eye, it glows in the dark. Why does the eye need to glow in the dark? What the fuck is going on here? Excuse me.
It just goes on and on and on. Next one. Black Ops toy screams bloody murder at you in hunting aisle at Walmart. Just push the button. This was 1 hour east of Colorado Springs. 2012. Staying with some viewers. And we have one more to show you. Enough said, right? So basically, we have the glamorization of the paper tough guy, the invading armies, and it's really sad how much materials from the ground, oil, whatever, has gone into making all these toys. By the way, remember to like and share, help me go viral, and become a planetary superstar. I'm just kidding. Last but not least, I give to you my last recommendation for stuff. This is something that I own. EcoFlow portable power station river. Give the gift of preparedness and all that jazz. This basically will power a laptop for a couple of hours and a couple other things that has USB ports, and I've had it about a year. Okay, so that we have the sauna, we have a couple other things. You have now a couple ideas for things that are far more valuable than an Xbox. Thank you for watching.